Now, take out your iDroid. You see Wandy on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is, we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority.
Marker placed. Marker removed. Marker placed.
Got your binoculars? Or should I say, your int scope?
See the village? Straight ahead? A little to the left. To the right. Look up. Something there? I don't hear any aircraft. To the right. Have you spotted the village? Zoom in closer. Look up. All right, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it. That's Violo Village, the Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dewandehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is. Take a look through your binoculars.
Wrong target, boss. Use your binoculars to focus in on Davialo Calais village and mark it. Something wrong? Put a marker on the village, boss.
Marker placed.
Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way.
You can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dewandehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own. You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and these. You'll be missing them. And you're his only hope of getting them back. Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
Marker removed.
guard post. There are bound to be guards. Take a look with your binoculars. Put the enemy in the center of your field of view. That's marking. Focus on the thread and it'll be marked automatically. You can mark enemies and vehicles by zooming in with your binoculars or camera. Once they're marked, you'll also see their positions on the map. Security at that guard post is relatively light. Looks like the perfect place for a warm-up. Try to remember the ways you used to deal with enemies. Anytime you need advice, just give me a call. Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly.
Where are your friends?
Я не говорю по-английски. Отпусти.
Boss, you don't understand what he said? I guess that makes sense. It looks like that horn stuck in your head has impacted the language center of your brain. If only we had a recruit with the Russian interpreter skill, we could get by with simultaneous interpretation.
Spit it out.
Что? По-русски говори.
Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight. Portable toilet. If you're gonna hide inside, watch the enemy doesn't decide to use it. Same goes for hiding downed enemies in it.
Speak.
Understanding a language and being able to interpret from that language for somebody else are two different things. Juggling languages at a rapid-fire pace is more difficult than you might think. So, in other words, while I do speak Russian, don't expect me to do your interpreting.
Guard post captured.
Those materials are already processed. They should come in handy sooner or later. Why not start gathering them?
Extraction arrived at
You're almost at the enemy outpost, Vialo Village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village?
Yeah.
A parabolic antenna. There could be intel files of some kind in there. There should be a command post somewhere. See any buildings with tighter security? If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there.
Слышал?
Is that? So you picked up an intel file. Now we know where Miller is. I'm marking it on your iDroid.
The map has been updated. Sun will set shortly. Marker placed.
That's the building, boss. That's where they're holding Miller.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Whoa, whoa!
It's an enemy guard post. Watch yourself. Your suppressor's no longer effective. Bear in mind your weapon will be loud from now on.
Guard post captured.
Yeah!
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Yeah!
It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any situation can change fast. Familiarize yourself with your weapons and items while you can. You need to be able to switch between them quickly to meet any threat.
Yeah!
You've reached one day. They've got Miller locked up in that town. Check your iDroid for his location. I hope to hell he's all right. He's not your average client.
потерял голову. Но быстро улетел. Никогда не закончится.
Нас еще не так плохо. Вот приятель из штаба говорит, что третий поезд потеряет менять надо.
Так много?
Наши войска в общем теряют больше 100 человек.
Вы больше платите.
Да с тобой, товарищ.
Какому? Урод!
Всем боевым группам! Это кафе! Боевые посты! That's the building, boss. That's where the whole war is. You're a sitting duck otherwise.
Это КП, понял? Внимание всем подразделениям. Отправить через резервы на помощь. Повторяю. Отправить помощь. Принять связи.
Outpost captured.